Hey man, what's up? I was shooting a video for a client for the website we're working on for him, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna shoot him a quick video. So I would say my critique on this, my unprofessional critique, is mainly just more throttle, man. Like there's a lot of places where you can mash it, and just really shoot the car forward, right? And then I would say, I think you said something about your braking felt weird with the new pads. Anything like that's obviously going to take a little getting used to, but I would say just make sure that when you're braking hard. If you're braking hard, you're braking hard in a straight line. I didn't really see anywhere that it seemed like you were having to brake real hard. Also, are you familiar with trail braking and how that works? If not, I'll go YouTube that. But basically, like, you brake hard, and then like when you get ready to turn, because your tires can only do, if you're braking as threshold braking as hard as you can, then the car can't turn at all, right? So, but if you're braking at 80%, then the car can turn 20%, right? So what you want to do is brake really hard, and then if you're turning this way to get it to rotate, when you're braking really hard, right as you get ready to turn in, you kind of start lifting up on the brake pedal, and it'll actually make the car rotate a little bit, so that when you go into the throttle, the car is already kind of set up on the outside, and it doesn't sort of throw it outside. And just make sure when you're turning. I also think those big tires have so much grip that you're turning real quick, which is what you want to do, and it's really hard without being in the car or actually feeling the car. But like, you want to make sure that like you're progressively loading it. Even when you're turning quick, you're still at slow motion. You're still like, you're starting to load it up, and then as it starts loading up, that's when you can really turn into it. Anyway, it's kind of weird thought process, but all right, I'm just gonna say like more when I think you could just more throttle just watching this. All right, heavy, hard, go, shift, hard. You should be understeering through here, hard throttle. Okay, ease in there, go through here. You're kind of wanting it to understeer a little bit, getting it. All right, hard throttle as you're going through here, really hard right here, and then brake in, turn. This is really just a tricky spot. All right, straighten it up, heavy throttle right here, big time heavy. Turn. There you go. Good use of throttle there. This turn's good. Watch this. See how you're having to open it up a little bit? All right, get through here. Heavy throttle through here. Big time heavy throttle. And turn through here. All right. Here you go. Turn. Oh, a little lazy. And that's causing the spin. There you go. And then that last one's just a throwaway because you missed that last part. So I'm going to go back here. So I'm gonna tell you, all right, turn left, turn right. You held it too much right there. Right, so all right, so right here, oh, sorry, right, turn, you see how you stayed out, so we come back here. All right, so see, this is where you're gonna turn right. You did this one good. All right, turn left. All right, so you're making this turn, but what you do is instead of turning, you should have turned it a little bit more to get it back right, so that you could get it around this curve, and you kind of went straight at the cone, whereas you should have gone like this, because what that's going to do, you had to go straight here and then turn tight, and that's what caused you to get sideways. So if you had turned it all the way, so I would say your turn was like this, when it should have been, you should have made the car go more right, so that you could get around this cone and go straight in here, brake hard, and make a late apex and really power through the finish. But that's the only mistake, I would say, in terms of line. I think the line was good. Autocross is tricky because it's always like you're battling like traction and like tight line choice, right? And so this is a situation where I would have gone a little further out, because that next turn, after you get around, if you could have gotten around this turn, you could have floored it for a half second, really punched the car forward, and then slammed on the brakes, brake hard, trail brake just a little bit, turn the thing in, and then you could have mashed the throttle going through the finish. And then just like I said, other places here, there's just other spots where, especially, is it this one? I think it's, yeah. So it's after you came around that really funky, hard 90-degree left, hard 90-degree right, where you had to really steer that thing, which is just, it is what it is. This is a terrible feeling turn. But right as you get this thing straight, you should have been able to just wide open throttle, just mash the thing all the way down. I would say drive the thing to where you're hitting that throttle so much that you're like causing yourself to get you a good run down. Make sure you don't DNF, make sure you know the course. And then I would try to put as much throttle to where you're like, oh wow, like I mashed the throttle and it didn't get sideways, right? And a lot of that is just like, you got to get the thing straight. And that sort of thing. And then I think the next thing that you're looking at is, especially like some of those longer radius turns, there was one of them where you were turning and you were giving it so much throttle that it was starting to rotate on you, or like it was understeering, so you gave it some more and it was starting to rotate. That's kind of what you want to do. I can't remember. I think you said you have a torque arm on the car. If not, dude, that might be part of it. Like that thing it'll give you so much grip that when you're when I just had a panhard bar on mine, I have an IRS now, but like when I had a panhard bar, it would step all over the place just trying to put power down. When I got that torque arm, it's like a rocket ship. I actually, in a lot of ways, like the torque arm better than I like the IRS. I like the IRS on the street, but the IRS autocrossing, so good. Oh crap, it's like 6 minutes. But anyway, dude, it was fun looking at your run. I can definitely tell you're improving and getting faster. And dude, like that car's a monster. So anyway, dude, take it easy. See you later.